Welcome back. I'm Melanie. Today we're going to uncover some flour secrets. Last time we covered the nutritional benefits of milling fresh flour at home. Today we're going to dive into the sneaky world of additives in store-bought flour. So buckle up, this is going to be fun. Alright, so now that we know about fresh milled whole grain flour and how it's packed with nutrients, all that good stuff, let's chat about the other side. All those not so great additives in store-bought flour. Imagine this. You're at the grocery store and you pick up a bag of flour and you look at the list of ingredients and it's got all these names you could barely pronounce. But here's the catch. Not all of the additives are listed on the bag. Yikes. What's all that stuff doing in our flour? First up, let's talk about bleaching agents. These are chemicals like benzoyl peroxide and chlorine gas used to make your flour super white. Sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie, doesn't it? All joking aside, these additives can produce harmful byproducts that irritate your digestive tract. What happens when you have irritation in your digestive tract? Inflammation, that's what. How many people do you know who have chronic inflammation? I can think of a ton. And that's not all though. They mess with your hormones. Who knew baking cookies could be so dramatic? Next we have preservatives. These guys, like calcium propionate, are added to keep mold away. But here's the kicker. Some people might get allergic reactions or their stomach might get upset from this. And for those with autoimmune conditions, and there are so many of you, preservatives can make things even worse. Talk about a party pooper. Moving on to synthetic vitamins. These are man-made vitamins added back into flour to replace those lost during processing. Sounds good, right, though? Like synthetic vitamins, wouldn't that be a good thing? Not so fast. These synthetic vitamins aren't as easily absorbed and used by our bodies. For folks with certain genetic conditions like MTHFR gene mutation, and I know that sounds like I'm swearing, I'm not, synthetic folic acid can be a real headache, literally. MTHFR is a gene mutation where people have problems methylating their vitamins. So when we add in synthetic vitamins, that can be trouble for those people. Hang in there, I know I'm getting geeky and we're going into a lot of stuff, but I want to explain this to you. There's also bromates. Potassium bromate is used to make dough stronger. Before that, it used to be iodine. Here's a fun fact. It's been linked to cancer in animal studies and banned in many countries. But in some places, it's still used, like the United States. Seriously though, bromine can mess with your thyroid and your hormones. Thyroid is a hormone, but it can also affect others. So not only are you dealing with bad flour, but also with a potential villain in your bread. Now let's talk about how these additives can affect behavior and mental health. Artificial colors and preservatives have been linked to hyperactivity and attention issues in kids. And I know you're thinking that's not in the bread, but it is in the cereal, the cookies, and all the other baked goods that come from this flour. And synthetic chemicals can mess with your mood and cause anxiety. Flour should be the least stressful part of your day, shouldn't it? Oh, and there's more. Some grains are sprayed with chemicals like glyphosate before they're harvested. That's known as Roundup. These residues can end up in your flour and mess with your health. Glyphosate has been linked to cancer, hormonal disruption, thyroid issues, and gut health problems. Not cool, right? Here's the tricky part. Not all of these additives and chemicals are listed on the bag. Regulations don't always require full transparency about what's used in processing. So you might be getting more than you bargained for with that bag of flour. So there you have it. While store-bought flour might be convenient, it comes with a host of additives that can negatively impact your health. Freshly milled flour, on the other hand, especially when you buy organic grains, is free from these additives and retains all its natural ingredients, aka nutrients or vitamins. Remember, fresh is best. Milling your own flour ensures that you get a full range of nutrients without the added chemicals. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on fresh flour tips and tricks. If you want to dive deeper into the science and the benefits, be sure to subscribe at justmillet.com/subscribe. And as soon as I get this entire course uploaded, you'll be the first to know about it.